Okay, so what we're going to do is jump into our data-ng-repeat equals image in image list. This HTML is all janky. HTML beautifier. Bam, done. Let's jump that over a little bit. Make me happy. Bam. Okay, we are good. Let's go up to. So we're going to name this to so now you're going to be able to see why there's like a million dribble viewers, because we're literally just about done already. So let's see what that image looks like. Oh, where did it go? Oh, I'm not console logging it anymore. Oops. So what was it called? It was ng. I'm going to do ng source right there. I believe that's the correct syntax. We're about to find out. I'm going to be image dot. I don't remember what the hell it was called. Let's inspect that element. All right, let's go to the source really quick. Find out. Let's go right here. Refresh the page. Bam, breakpoint. Let's just go into our console. Yes. All right. So for each shot. Oh no, it would be crap. No, let's go back into controllers and image list equals res dot shots. I'm gonna have that breakpoint again. Actually, no, not. Okay, so let's do the image underscore 400 underscore URL. Perfect. So it would be main controller image dot image underscore 400 underscore URL. Right? Yep. Okay, so that'll do that. And actually, that's the that's the wrong place. That would be way too big. X. This is going to go here. Okay, and then the source for this one is the avatar. So it'd be image.player.avatar underscore URL. Image.player.underscore URL. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's get rid of this breakpoint. And we should get something semi-usable. Bam. Right off the bat, guys, how do you think about that? The avatar isn't loading for some reason. We're about to find out why. And also, some of these are either still downloading, or they're just not going to play. But you see, we have some images. I'm not 100% sure why the rest of them are downloading. But still looks pretty darn good, and we literally have done almost nothing. All right, so image.player.avatar underscore URL. I'm going to add that console log back in there so I don't have to constantly be checking. Refresh. Let's just print out the console. Let's see what else failed to load. It's like the same ones are failing to load every time. Maybe because they don't have image 400. Let's find out. What is that? 012. I have an image underscore 400. It does not. Okay, so maybe we should just always use the image underscore URL. That's probably safer. I don't remember why I did the image underscore 400. I think it was smaller. But just to be safe, let's do this one always. And we get GIFs now. So all of these have that. Oh, that looks so good, and it's so slow. Which is good. We expect GIFs to be slow when you are playing a million of them at once. So, okay, so we're done there. We need to figure out what the player's URL isn't, our player's avatar isn't working. So let's do shot 0. So this is the object that the DOM is looking at, and be dot image.player.avatar_URL. Image.player. That's why. Avatar. Thanks for telling me, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Alright, so now we have all of their avatars in here. It's starting to look pretty darn good already. Thank you, Ionic, for helping us make things look sexy. So we need to do h2 to image.player. What is it, username? I don't remember. Shots 0 player dot username and dot dot username, and we'll do their location since you won't be able to click on links from here anyways. So image.player.location. Jump in, Creative Dash, San Francisco, Axel Herman, Berlin, Fraser Davidson from the London, UK. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. I'm sure you can pause it and figure something out. Let's do one more thing. I know because when I built my first few apps, I was trying to learn how to do this thing, and it took me a minute. So the next in the list, man, this looks really good so far. You'll be surprised. I'll record a video and add it on to the end of this of how it runs on a phone. With the big images, it's a little laggy, but what are you going to do? I'm sure if you spent some time to disable the GIFs until you selected them, it would run much faster. But see, after that loaded all the way, it looks awesome. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the bar that we have here. So I believe that's this image item icon left assertive. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to ditch that. We're going to do energize, and this one's going to be bar. Bar? I don't remember what it's called. Can't remember what it's called. Footer. Yeah, so bar dash footer, bar dash balance, whatever. Okay, so we're going to do bar dash balance, I believe. So bar dash, what the other ones are off the top of my head. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's do royal, bar dash royal. Let's see what happens on a little application. Bam. So, pretty friggin' awesome. Again, haven't done anything. Go back to our images. So it still looks pretty darn good, and you can switch out everything. I took out the assertive, and I'll put it back in just so you can see why. Oh, no, never mind. So their CSS is a little wonky. It's kind of hard to get the hang of. So if we were to add assertive, actually this isn't going to do it either. This will maybe make the, yeah, it'll make the little music bar red. So as you saw in their little explanation, assertive is their red color, energized is the yellow, which is what I was shooting for, because back into hours. What's going on? Who's Mitch? Oh, energized. Energized. Bam. So you get that awesome yellow with the purple. It's very stylish. I know. I'm awesome. Okay, so have username, avatar, place of origin, the image, and then, you know what? Let's add something here. Let's do something here. Let's visit. I have no idea what this is going to do. This might take them to a browser. Let's find out. And that's going to be ahref. Yeah. Data-ng- href, I believe you can do that. Who the hell knows? We're about to find out. And let's grab image 0 dot. The question is, do we do the description there, or do we add the URL or the link to it? You know what? Let's do the URL. Image.url. And let's see what that happens. Or what happens there. So do that. It does absolutely. Oh no, it actually connected. Sweet. Okay, so this is going to open up a new browser. Or actually, let's do that. Let's do. If you want your images to open up new tabs, you have to do target equals. I think it's underscore blank. So, bam, yeah, opens up a new tab. Friggin' awesome. And this one isn't mobile. Pull up another one. This one's from the actual Herman. This one's gorgeous. I was looking at it earlier today. And it's friggin' beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Let me like that. Bam. Okay, perfect. All right. What else is there? I mean, honestly, if you guys take a look through the Ionic components, like they have a bunch of stuff. I would show you one of my projects, but it's kind of, I'm keeping on the down low, why I learned how to use this framework in the first place. But it's awesome, it's beautiful, and it works really well on iOS and everything else. But I think that's it. Let me show you guys how to compile it to the platforms. I don't know if I have any platforms installed right now, but let's do grunt Cordova. It's really simple. This is all you have to do, and this is in the base of your application. And it's going to yell at me because I don't have any things installed. No platforms out of this project. Yeah. So we're going to do Cordova platform. You can see it. It tells you what you have to do up here. The Cordova platform, add Android, and you can do that with iOS, and I believe Ionic also works really well with Windows 8. Anything else that Cordova supports, Ionic is really weird on, like friggin' BlackBerry. Like, it's not going to look good on the BlackBerry probably. You're more than welcome to try and report it to the Ionic team, and they'll take a look at it. But we're going to add that platform really quick. It's going to download all the dependencies, I believe, or just start up the project. Yeah, that's it. And then now we can do grunt Cordova. And it's building everything. It's compiling all the stuff that I talked to you about earlier. Everything that was in the app folder is going into the www folder, all compiled and sexy. And there's no images built into the application, aside from the starter template one. But after it does this, it's going to spit out an APK, which you can directly load onto your Android. And I'll show you how I handle all my APKs. So it's really easy. You don't even have to plug it in. Actually, I'll just tell you right now. So since I have Google Drive syncing between my computer and my phone, I can just jump in. Let's create documents. Oops. Where am I at? Oh, GitHub. All right, so we are on Ionic 2. Since I have Google Drive synced between my phone and my computer, I basically just drop the APK into a Google Drive folder, download it onto my phone, and then just install it from there. You just have to make sure that you can load APKs that aren't signed, which is really simple. You don't even have to go into developer mode for it, or developer mode. Okay, so after you run grunt Cordova, you can jump into platforms, Android, and then ant-build. And what you're going to see is a bunch of APKs. I always go for the debug, or the name of your project, -debug-unaligned.apk. And if you drop that onto, which I'm not even going to show you my drive folder, but you drop that into your phone somehow, however you choose to do it, Google Drive, Dropbox, whatever, and then you can directly load it onto your Android device, whether it's a tablet, phone, whatever, it doesn't matter, it'll work. and then we'll run from there. But that is the end of the tutorial. Again, like I said, I'm going to take a video of the application running on my phone, and I'll append that to the end. But so now, I believe that's it. Let me look through everything really quick. Yeah, that's it. I will be posting all the links that you guys need to get started in the description of the YouTube video. And honestly, if you guys have any questions at all, I would love to answer them in the comments. I've actually just been going at it, answering the questions from my last video, and I'm loving it because people are asking me really good questions. But please remember to subscribe so I know you love my videos, and I'll make sure to keep on making them. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, guys. So this is the application running on my Android. I will close it out and then pick it back up. It is Ionic Toot right there. Yep, Ionic Toot. So I did a couple things. We were getting some serious lag because there's so many friggin' GIFs. Like, these are like 6 megabyte piece images. So what I did was I added an active field to each one of the images, and if it is a GIF and it is active, then it shows the actual playing GIF. And then I saw that there was a teaser URL, and if it's not active, it plays that teaser URL. So if we go back and we select this one, you can see that it changed. It switched over from non-playing to playing, and then this one stops playing. Let me tap this one again. Bam, starts playing, and this one up here stops. For some really weird reason, this one up here completely breaks. Like, I have no idea why. It should be contained, and like it should be shrunk down to the correct size. You tap it and it like blows up, and you can see like there's a little sliver of the animation right there, and it just pops up. But regardless, it gets us running much faster, and there's a couple graphical bugs. I'm sure if you played around with the whole playing not playing thing, because I literally did it in the 2 minutes that it took for me to like pull out my camcorder. But no, other than that, it runs friggin' fantastically, and this should really be done in portrait. But yeah, you can see everything runs beautifully. And a little tip: if you want the images to all download while you're looking at one, so let's say you're looking at one like at the very top, and you want one to download that is like right here, like 4 images down, instead of doing an ngIf, do the ng show and hide. And the reason why is because the ngIf actually deletes it from the DOM. It won't even load the image until that ngIf becomes true, and then it'll re-download the image that was in that image tag. If you do ng hide, then it still downloads the image, it just hides it from the CSS. So as you're like loading the images up here, because all these, like the image teasers, they load really quickly. It's the GIFs that are the big problem. So if you're viewing the GIF up here, and you're like, oh, that looks pretty cool, I like that a lot, it's still downloading the stuff like that is down here. Like, it's still downloading all of it. So if we go to one that's at the very bottom of the page, this isn't the very bottom, but it's pretty darn close. So this is one that I haven't opened yet, and you can see it's a little blurry. That teaser is just a little bit blurry, which is, I guess, the point. Pop it up, and it doesn't load at all. There's no loading time because it's already downloaded completely. So it just immediately just plays up the GIF. With those changes, it runs really fast. Without it, it just runs dirt slow. Like, when it's playing all the GIFs, it's just like, oh, it's so bad. But yeah, you can see the GIFs look beautiful. Everything looks fantastic. There's a lot of stuff. I'm assuming there's some sort of, football championship going on. I'm not a sports guy at all. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, I'm going to throw this into the video, and that's about it. Let's go, let's close this out. Let's do it from the very beginning just to see what it all looks like all together. So, thank you for choosing the awesome app, blah blah blah. Oh, crap. The phone is moving with it, so it's not letting me scroll. Using awesome, whatever, be awesome. Okay, that's cool. Everything is really fluid. Ionic handles all of this. If I'm not mistaken, these are all absolutely positioned divs, so they can just move around really easily without having to mess around with DOM structure. So let's go to start using my app. I can't see where I'm clicking. There we go. Bam. And it all loads up super quick. So
do that. It's still going to be a little slow. Oh no, it just loaded up. It's perfect. And if we go to this next one, I wonder if it's going to be loaded up yet. Yeah, completely loaded up. It's so fast. Like this is the way to do it, guys. All right, I'm done. That's another 4 minutes added onto this like 40-minute video. Peace.